Hey now, and welcome down to KC Toy Reviews. We are here today with another exciting Power Ranger review by ThreeZero, and that is the White Ranger. A fan favorite with Tommy Oliver. Very excited to have this in front of us. So as always, let's go ahead and dive right in. Alright, so one thing I want to note, my Power Ranger reviews are going to be a little bit faster. The reason being is they're not much different from all the other Rangers that are currently out, other than the fact that, well, this is the White Ranger. He does have the fantastic gold and black metallic plated chest piece on him, which looks stunning, very great contrast, fantastic paint scheme by ThreeZero on there. It's something to always note, though, between the matted look on the chest piece, we do have a gloss look on the helmet. Not sure why they went that route. Maybe that there's some accuracy there that I'm not aware of. I do know that the look of the suit is more accurate than the Ace Toys ones, but this is more accurate. So I'm just curious what's up with the gloss and the matte look between the chest and the headpiece. Another thing I always like to note is there's no battle damage whatsoever on these guys. Whether that's a good or bad thing, personal preference, I get it. I probably wouldn't have said no or complained too much if there had been some scratches and scuffs on their armor. I've said this every time I talk about a Power Ranger, but they go through massive battles. Whenever they get hit, it's like a goddamn explosion on their chest. So, to have a pristine Ranger is good. I just wish that they would have went with a little bit more of a weathered version with some scuffs and marks on them. But this, however, is by no means a knock on the figure. That is purely personal preference. And then down to accessories, well, what you see is what you get. ThreeZero continues to screw us over and not include a stand. Unfortunately, we have Walking Dead, we have the Naruto, we have the Power Rangers lines that have no stands with them. I'm not sure what's up with ThreeZero and thinking that our 1/6 scale figures don't need a stand, but they do. Especially if we're going to have subpar bodies like these Power Rangers. The ankles on them already are very loose and the arms can become loose very fast on these guys. They are double jointed. You can get fantastic articulation, but it's just something to note that they are no World Box body underneath these suits. But his talking tiger sword, or whatever we want to call that, looks amazing. Fantastic detail. It does extend a little bit here, so just want to show you that without knocking him over. We can't... And I just quickly wanted to throw the Green Ranger next to the White Ranger. Both versions of Tommy, and of course we do have Lord Draken out there, and I have that review up, and we have all three of them next to each other in that review. But for the sake of this review, we are focusing on the good version of Tommy, not the evil Lord Draken version who kills Power Rangers. We're focusing on the good version. We have the Green Ranger, and we have the White Ranger. Both of them look fantastic, and in my opinion, ripped straight from the show, right down to the details. Depending on your level of skill with photography, I think you can get some fantastic shots of these guys because they are screen accurate, suit accurate, and look amazing. And there we have it, the White Ranger in all his glory. ThreeZero has done a fantastic job bringing this Ranger to a 1/6 scale version and reminding us of that amazing show from our childhood. There is not much more I could have asked for in this figure. Sure, they could have upgraded the body. Yeah, sure, maybe the belt and some of the materials could have been upgraded, but as far as price point and what we have, I'm not saying a goddamn thing. These things are amazing, and I hope they continue to pump them out. I've mentioned this before, but I would sell a kidney and maybe a left leg if they started coming out with 1/6 scale villains, especially ThreeZero, because they have a really great price point and a great business model that I enjoy. Quality, it's just always, expectations are always met. Let's just put it that way. I wish they would give us a few 1/6 scale villains, but man, I would take it from a third-party company, anybody, Rita, Goldar, give us somebody to pair with these guys because the Ranger look is starting to get a little bit stale. Now, I'm not knocking the figure, I'm just really, really excited to think of what this would look like to have next to some villains. It would just look absolutely amazing. That being said, as far as a score on this guy, they're all very similar, they're all in that same category. It's an 8.6 out of 10. I'm very, very keen on making sure all my reviews are honest and meet your purchasing expectations. So yeah, this is an 8.6 out of 10. So I'd probably say that overall, anybody that pulls this guy out of the box is going to be pleasantly surprised by how great the quality is based off of the price that you paid for it. ThreeZero, continue to do the great work. We look forward to what's coming next. Crossing my fingers, you consider some type of villains or some third-party company out there does that, because these things are great and we need them to pair with something other than Rangers. That being said, we're going to go ahead and sign off today. 8.6 out of 10. Go, go, Casey Toys and Power Rangers! Ah!